Title: Every year for 7 years, my wife went on a 2-week work trip. When she got back, she was always hungry for me, wild, even with brand new tricks in the bedroom. Start: Every year for 7 years, she'd go on her work trip, 2 weeks, same time, same excuse. When she'd come back, she'd be different, wilder, hungrier, like someone who'd learned something new and couldn't wait to test it out on me. I used to think it was passion. Now I know it was guilt, dressed in lingerie. The night everything changed, she returned from her trip glowing. Tan lines she didn't have before, a scent I couldn't place, not her perfume, not her lotion, something male. She was on me before I could ask how the trip went, whispering things she'd never said before, things that made my skin crawl and my heart pound at the same time. When she begged me to try things we'd never done, I hesitated. She laughed softly, kissed my neck, and said, "Don't you trust me?" I did, foolishly, completely. I didn't know that was her favorite part, making me complicit in my own humiliation. We met in college. She was the girl who smiled at chaos and carried sunlight in her voice. I fell for her because she made everything feel effortless. She laughed like she didn't believe in bad endings. I wanted to believe that too. Our first apartment was tiny, cracked tiles, thin walls, and dreams that didn't fit the space. We built everything together, brick by emotional brick. Late-night noodles, shared plans, the thrill of thinking love could survive anything. Then came her promotion, the one that required travel. 2 weeks, once a year. I was proud, told her to go conquer the world. She kissed me goodbye every time, saying, "I'll miss you like hell." And like an idiot, I believed it. The first few trips, I noticed nothing, just came home to find her suitcase tossed on the floor, her body ready for mine. But by year 5, something shifted. She came home with new lingerie, new moves, new words that didn't sound like her. I asked once, jokingly, "Where do you learn this stuff?" She smiled and said, "YouTube." We both laughed. I should have known that wasn't the answer. The truth didn't start with suspicion. It started with curiosity. Last year, she left for her usual trip to Seattle. The night before, she was distant, pacing, overpacking, avoiding my eyes. When she hugged me goodbye, her voice cracked. "I'll call you every night," she said. She didn't. Not once. So I started keeping notes. Flight details, hotel names, expenses, little things. And when she got back, her stories didn't match her receipts. Rained the whole time, she said. But the photos on her phone showed sunlight, mountains, lakes, a private cabin I'd never seen before. And then there was the video. A short, silent clip buried deep in her gallery, time-stamped right in the middle of her trip. Her reflection, naked, laughing, filming herself in a mirror. A man's hand appeared behind her, his wedding ring visible. Not mine. I didn't confront her that night, or the next. I played the long game. Because rage is loud. Revenge requires silence. For 6 months, I studied her, every movement, every lie. I mirrored her calm, smiled at her jokes, made love to her when she wanted, cooked breakfast like nothing was wrong. Meanwhile, I built my case. I cloned her phone, hired a digital forensics expert. Every message, every photo, every transfer, copied and archived. I found bank transactions to a man named Ethan, her coworker, married, 2 kids. They rented the same cabin every year. Business retreat, the receipts said. I had proof, enough to burn her world down, legally, financially, emotionally. But I wanted something better than destruction. I wanted revelation. It happened last spring. She came back from her trip, glowing again, reckless with affection. The moment she fell asleep beside me, I took her phone, scrolled. Screenshots, messages, photos, videos. One folder labeled E. I opened it, and that's when my stomach turned inside out. Videos, dozens, of her with him. Same bed, same laughter, same words she whispered to me. Sometimes even the same lines. I heard myself breathing too loud, my hands shaking as I scrolled. And then I heard the sound behind me, her voice. "What are you doing?" I turned. She was standing in the doorway, pale, frozen. Then her body just gave out. She collapsed, whispering, "Please, please don't." But it was too late. The phone was still in my hand, and the man she'd betrayed me with, his number was flashing on the screen. Incoming call. I didn't scream, didn't throw anything. I just watched her crumble. Her sobs were pathetic, the kind that make you pity someone you once loved. I said one thing. You taught me how to lie beautifully. Then I walked out, calm. She thought I'd leave it there, but that was only the beginning. 3 months later, Ethan's wife received an anonymous email containing everything: photos, texts, proof. His company's HR department got the same package. He lost his job within a week. His wife filed for divorce. His reputation? Dead. As for her, my wife, I let her think I'd forgiven her. We went to counseling. Rebuilt, she thought. Then, slowly, I began dismantling her life from the inside. I rerouted our joint savings into my own account, sold the house she loved under her name's legal loopholes, moved everything to a trust she couldn't touch. The day she discovered her accounts frozen, I was already gone. Left her a note on the counter. 7 years of lies. 2 weeks each time. I just needed 2 months to erase you completely. The last time I saw her, she was sitting in her car outside my new apartment. Same haunted eyes, same trembling lip. She said, "You ruined me." I smiled. "No," I said, "you did that 7 years ago. I just finished the story." Sometimes I still wake up at 3 a.m. and see flashes of her face. That moment she realized she wasn't the predator anymore. I used to wonder if revenge would make me feel empty. It didn't. It made me free. Love teaches you how to trust. Betrayal teaches you how to think. But revenge teaches you how to live again.